Two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Hello, hello. I got 10 minutes. Mary Fulton Fit. Okay. And share. One, two, one, two. And here we go. We're gonna go live. Okay. Okay. Connecting. And pulling. And hello! We are live officially here on the channel, on YouTube, Mary Fulton Fit, everywhere. Oh, let me fix my chat box. I want to talk to you guys really quick and share some tips with you guys. And hello and happy Wednesday, happy Wellness Wednesday. What's up out there? Thanks for joining me. This is going to be quick 4 tips on, hold on one second, let me turn off this music in the background. 4 tips on, come on, turn it off. All right, perfect. Okay, hopefully you can't hear the music in the background and you can hear me just perfectly. All right, guys, so today is 4 tips how to help you stay on track of your goals. Now, I know we've had some crazy years for the last couple of years and we are in 2022 now. And we have gone through many things that have changed us. Remember, your mess is your message. We've gone through highs, lows. Maybe we've lost jobs. We've started new beginnings. And so for 2022, I've actually heard a lot of people not doing New Year's resolutions and maybe just kind of reflecting on their lives. So I know for many of you out there, you might have a goal that you're trying to reach or new things that you want to do. I have new goals for this year, and I want to just encourage you with 4 quick tips to help keep you on track with whatever goals you guys have. So I'm going to lower this here so you can see my face. So anyways, hi Liz, hi Cheeky. Thanks so much for joining me. And I just wanted to start off with the first one is you need to regularly review your goals. All right, something simple and your progress. So you got to have some sort of data to help you, whether your data is driven by a scale, by time, or something to just kind of help you know where you're at with this, right? So you need to check in on yourself. So let's take something example. If it's eating healthier, maybe you have some sort of system or journal where you're journaling what you're eating, right? This helps you keep track of being more mindful of what you put in your body and what you're doing on that daily tracker, right? So check in on yourself. Another part of tip 1 is ask yourself the important questions. Look, at the end of the day, if we really have a goal and we want to stick to it, like losing weight, getting stronger, building, saving money, whatever it might be, you need to ask yourself those deep questions like, am I really making progress with myself? Are these things working for me? Because a lot of times, we choose, we say, I want to lose 40 pounds. I want to make $1 million by the end of the year. And these things can happen. But we have to know that we have to put the time into them and see if it really works, if that system's working for you. And the word I love to hear is, and I got it from Tony Robbins, is pivot, pivot, and pivot. I learned that on my journey as a mom, as a wife, as a woman, as a business owner, to continue to pivot. And we've all had to pivot so much in the last 2 years, right? Starting with the very first day of quarantine. It was my birthday on that Friday. It was going to be a big old birthday party, and I had to pivot. Guess what? I'm going to have my birthday party this year. I'll be 42 instead of 40, but we're still going to have it. It's still going to happen. So remember that things can happen, but you might have to change, pivot, and balance. So keep asking those important questions and pivot. Do what you got to do to modify. You might have started an eating program and you're like, I'm starving. This isn't working for me. Now, before you give up on the plan itself, think about how you can modify it to make it work for you. Maybe you got to drink more water. Maybe you need to eat a little more frequently and break up the meals. I don't know what that is for you, but I know that the more that we modify and pivot, we're going to find the right thing for us. There's no one size fits all for anything. For business, for relationships, for raising children, for cooking, for diets, for workouts. That's why there's so many things out there, right? And sometimes they can be overwhelming. So why I'm asking you is saying, review yourself, look at, hey, ask yourself important questions. Is this working for me? Do I need to pivot and modify so I stay on my game? Okay? Be honest with yourself and give yourself grace. Okay? Out of everything, be honest, give yourself grace. You're going to have pitfalls. You're going to mess up. I have messed up. I mess up every single day. Okay? Every single day in all of my my little, let's see, I don't know what you want to call them, my little cubicles. Mom cubicle, daughter cubicle, business cubicle, fitness instructor cubicle. There's mistakes all day. Give yourself grace and keep going, okay? I love it. Hi, Sandy. Nice to see you. All right, so I'm going to keep going. Tip number 2, keep the momentum up. Today I posted a reel and I said, one task leads to another. Let's just keep it simple. One task leads to another. You make your bed, you end up picking up your room. You do your laundry, it just all spurs on. You drink your water, here's my water. You drink one water bottle, you're like, oh, feeling good. You know what, I'm gonna try to drink another water bottle. You know what, I drank all my water today, I'm gonna eat more veggies. You know what, I've been drinking my water and eating my veggies, I'm gonna go for a walk. It all spurs on to another thing, okay? And when I'm not talking to you just about fitness, I mean, that's my platforms, mind, body, and soul, but this is like across the board. All of these mindset techniques work for anything in your life. My husband walks through the door, I have the opportunity to hug him, kiss him, or be grumpy. If I go and hug him and make body contact and kiss him, probably is going to lead to another special time for us to hang out together, talk more, and build the relationship. If I choose to be rude to him when he comes home and throw all my crazy day at him, it's probably not going to grow the relationship, right? So it's just about one thing leads to another. So keep up the momentum, all right? If you ate well one time this week, guess what? That was one time. Let me tell you something that I read the other day. So if you want to read a whole book, right? But it seems overwhelming. I have like 30 books I want to read. But somebody said the other day, if you read just like 2 pages a day, then 2 times 7 is 14. That's 14 pages that you didn't read. So instead of trying to eat the whole giant elephant, instead of taking everything on and saying that you failed, let's take one bite at a time, one step at a time. Keep the momentum up. I'm cheering you on. I am your cheerleader right here saying, you can do this, okay? You really can, all right? I remember when I was going to start this platform and it looked like this to me, okay? Literally, this was my body language. Oh my gosh, how am I going to start my own channel? I don't even know what I'm doing. How do you start a channel? Step 1, go research it. Step 2, okay, how much money is it? Okay, which one do I pick? There's 5,000 channels out there. Do you see how it's the same thing with anything out there? But it's one step at a time, one bite at a time. And in this full year, having my own personal channel, I have learned so much. And, you know, there's moments where I feel down and I'm like, oh, I don't have enough subscribers, or I didn't do this, or this didn't go well. But then I remember I never had a channel before and I have one now, right? So it's seeing the progress and then remembering this is the foundation. So you see a lot of successful people out there. They lost the 50 pounds. They finished school. They got the business. They have, the really beautiful family, whatever it was. But it didn't happen overnight, guys. We live in a world that everything's instant. Amazon, whoosh, orders, food, swipe, swipe. I get instant information. Nobody wants to wait and nobody will stay. Nobody will stay long enough to listen. I probably talk too much and I already lost people. So I got to be as fast as I can and keep your attention for 5 seconds and then you're gone. So what I'm saying is that you got to keep that momentum up and keep working at it. And it's like we're farmers. You're just going to keep sowing the seeds, watering, planting, and it's going to grow. But you got to be patient. And number 3, find mentors. Guess what? You can't do it alone. It's too hard to do it alone. I talk to people all the time to help me with my business and different ideas I have. You weren't meant to live this life alone. God made us for community, okay? To help each other out, to lift each other up, to call each other out sometimes when we need to shape it up a little bit. And those are hard. That's the closest friends, right? But find mentors, experts, coaches, right? So I'm actually going to be starting a coaching program coming up. I'm hoping to launch it in February, one-on-one coaching with MFF. I noticed that, yes, we have the virtual platform, we have all these things, but maybe some people need one-on-one with me. And so I'm going to be doing virtual one-on-one sessions. You can call, we are on the phone 30 minutes. We strategize what things you need to do. We check in. You text me. So I'm going to be doing something like that too. So keep that in your mind. If that's something you're interested, put yes in the comments, and then later I'll send you an email about it. So I'm working on that. But I wanted to share with you that having a coach, having a trainer, having a guru that's good at cooking, if that's what you want to work on. You watch somebody who's really great at Instagram. Guess what? I pay monthly. It's like $30 for Instagram training to help me. So I love them. I think they're great. Brock and Shalene Johnson, I'm giving them shout outs. They're great. If you're trying to grow on Instagram, I'm still learning. It's a lot. And it doesn't happen overnight. I have to put the time into it. They give me all this information, but I still have to put the time into it, right? And if I don't manage my time, then I don't get to it. But they are amazing at it, and they're experts. So I pay money for the expert, right? So a lot of times people don't want to pay money for things, but it's like, well, but if there's value in it, then you pay for it. If you want someone to cook for you, then you pay for it. You want someone to train you. You want me to train you physically. I can do that for you. You pay a subscription, right? You sign up. And so those are the things that, you got to find mentors, role models. Maybe it's just it's your grandma. She knows a lot. So take advice from people before us. As young people, I have teenagers, they feel like they know everything and I don't know anything. It's really funny. But I remember being like that too. I thought I knew everything and that my mom didn't know anything. And now it's the opposite. It's like I see how wise my mom is and how much she can teach me. And so that's when we're humbled, right? Oh, I see. Nothing is forever. Yes, nothing is forever. I love it. Yes, I remember when I helped other instructors for last minute subs, but when they needed help from them, they gave me, and that's really messed up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you know what? I want to say something about mentors, experts, coaches, helping others, right? When you're helping others out, sometimes the same people you helped out don't help you, but you help somebody else, right? It's kind of like the circle goes round. But the last point I wanted to make was number 4. Surround yourself with positive people. And this might be what you're hitting on right here, Lynn, is surround yourself with positive people. So if you want to save your marriage and you want to work on your marriage, you want to hang out with those people that are going to lift you up in your marriage, right? If you want to raise your children with certain values, then you want to hang and surround yourself with those people that have those values that are in line with yours, right? I'm not saying don't hang out with everybody, but you want to surround yourself with those people. Have you ever tried to start a business, lose weight, or change something in your life, and people tell you, that's not for you? That's not for you. I remember hearing a friend say something like, her friend said to her, well, we're not fit people. That's not us. And I remember that resonating really hard with me. And I was like, what do you mean? What is a fit person? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not true. That's just the story that person has told themselves. I'm just never going to be like that because I'm not a fit person. That's such a negative comment on so many levels, right? So when you want to be healthier and in shape, you don't really want to hear that from a friend when you're trying to figure out your journey, because that's not true. Anybody can be a fit person or a healthy person. You don't have to be on a camera. You don't have to be a trainer. And guess what? All those trainers and instructors and all the people on Beachbody, they were just like you and me. But, they grew their business and grew their name and grew their brand. But they started just like you and me, showing up to a class, showing up to the gym, not knowing how to lift a weight. Okay? So all of us are just human. And so, you know what? It's what the story you tell yourself as well. And the people you surround yourself with as well. And so remembering that, oh, I see lots of people over here. Thank you for joining me. I see lots of fun messages. Love you, love you. I just, sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was reading a comment. But surround yourself with those people that are going to really, really, lift you up. And so I lost my train of thought because Lynn, I think it says how you shifted from helping others to marriage. That would be another topic. Yes, no, I was giving examples, Miss Lynn, of how everybody's got different goals, because this talk isn't about fitness or food in particular. It's about mindset. So whatever goals you have, and I don't know exactly what goals you have out there for your life. I just was sharing big topics like parenting, marriage, business, saving money, health, right? There's all of these things. And so just going back to the 4 tips are, number 1 again, review your goals and progress. You got to have some data to start with. So if it's trying to, save money, how much did you start with? How much are you trying to save? And how much are you saving? Is it working? Pivot if you need to. Make the changes. Number 2, keep the momentum up. Keep going, whatever it is. Even if you save, look here, I have my mermaid fund right here. Here's my mermaid fund. There's only 1 quarter, 3 pennies in there. I'm not going to go to Bora Bora anytime quick if I don't put this in there, right? So if I keep adding a quarter in here every day, am I going to get closer to Bora Bora or not? I am. Look at it like that. It's your piggy bank. It's your piggy bank, whatever your goal is. Like visually, I almost kind of want us all to grab a piggy bank. Wouldn't it be kind of cool to every day say that you did the one thing that you were trying to do and you put a coin in and you could see it moving? Because sometimes if you're doing it physically, like you're like, I'm going to work out 5 days a week, you don't see the results right away. And so you get down to like, I still got that right here. Oh, my pants still don't fit. Forget it. I'm going back to my old ways. But what if you did something like this? And you just put a coin in every time you did it. Or you made a tally mark. And then by the end you saw like 1,000 tally marks. And then you saw the results. How excited would you be? So get a piggy bank. Let's try it. Let's just start putting stuff in there. Even if you don't have money, put a paper clip in there. I don't have that many coins because I don't use cash all the time. But these are just ideas that I want to throw out there at you. And number 3 is find mentors. And number 4 is surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up on your journey. Not the people who are telling you their negative story and why they didn't make it. Okay? We've got Lynn on here. I'm not sure she's still on here, but she is my superhero. She has won competitions, fitness competitions. And I love it because, when you see people do fitness competitions, it is not just a physical thing. It is such a mental battle that they go through to stop doing certain things and push themselves and get themselves to the gym. When it's snowing, I got my friend Rocco, who's like trapped in the snow, still goes and does his workout so he can hit for his body competition too. And so when I see my friends do those things, I think, man, they're pushing to the limit. You guys are taking yourselves to the limit, and I just encourage you to keep going. You're shining. You're helping others as you do that. Because when you stand up on top and you finish that competition, we see somebody who succeeded, and so we think, I can do that too. Or maybe not specifically that competition, right? It's something else. Maybe it's a mom who's like always dreamed of opening a bakery, and she just doesn't know, but she sees somebody else out there pushing and making it, and so then she does it. And so it's different for everybody. Not everybody's a fitness competition person. Not everybody is, a businessman. But if you want to be, you just got to get some mentors, and you just got to go out there and do it. Maybe you're a baker and you want to be a fitness competitor. Maybe you're a fitness competitor and you want to open a bakery. Hey, it's endless. My story goes like this. I was 13. I wanted to be a fashion designer. My niece was born when I was 14. I decided to become a school teacher. I went to be a school teacher. My dad died when I was 16, and we had no money, and I had to take up 3 jobs. And my sister was like, hey, I don't think you're going to be able to go to school because we need money and I need you to work. And I said, I am going to go to school and finish. I'm going to work. I'll work the 3 jobs. I'll go to school. I'm about to cry. I don't know why, but it's just coming out. And I went and I got my teaching credential. And that was hard work. I got my teaching credential, my bilingual credential, and I became a kindergarten teacher. I set out and I did it. We didn't have money. We moved like 12 times. My story's kind of crazy. And I did it. And then 10 years later, the market crashed and everything changed, and they said 800 of you out. And you're like, but I'm a good teacher. You're getting rid of the good teachers? Yeah, because that's how it is in the teaching world. Did you know that? It's not about that you're serving the students. It's how long you've been there. So if you're at the bottom, you're getting cut off. Well, I was still a newer teacher 7 years in, and I was loving it. But it's okay. The Lord knew. When that happened, I stayed home with my 2 kids. Launched me into going in, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to do this TKB thing. I'm going to do this TKB thing. I went and got my cert, started doing it on the playground. Started something called the Turbo Studio. It didn't go very far, but it went places because those girls are still with me now. That was the beginning of Mary Fulton Fit, and little did I know. I had no idea. And to the future, then I became a trainer, started a whole new career, was able to stay home and kind of do both, take care of my children because babysitters cost a lot of money, right? So let's see if I can make this work. Fast forward, the world shuts down right on my birthday party. Hey, you're not going to be, at the gym. Well, I'm going to turn on my iPad. And then the story goes on. And because of you guys believing in me, I was able to start Mary Fulton Fit. And this is the new adventure. But it's just endless, guys. You don't have to be the baker forever, or the teacher forever, or the doctor forever. I thought, am I going to be a teacher for 30 years? I can always go back. I got my credential. I can go back. But it's endless. So if you're not happy where you are right now, then think about making the changes that you might need to do to pivot and do something else. If you're miserable in your job, maybe it's time to look for something new. Don't be scared. Man, I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought we were going to lose our house when I lost my job. Like, this house was so expensive, even though it's just like a little tiny thing. But living in California is expensive. Lost my job, but the Lord provided. I was able to make it. I was able to raise my little babies as well. And so you just never know. So when things are hard that happen, know that those hard things make you into the next person that you're supposed to be. So I just want to cheer you on and say, I'm your biggest cheerleader. Share with me, email me, Is there something that you want, your goal that you're trying to aim for, that you need, that you want to go towards? Let me help you. I want to be there for you. I'm going to be doing one-on-one coaching. So if you're interested in that, send me a little message down here, email me, message me, whatever. But besides that, I just want to tell you thank you for always coming. I want to be here for you and serve you. And I don't know if you've noticed in my posts, but I've really been working on just giving you knowledge about your health, motivation, and that's what I want to do for you. Mind, body, and soul, and be here for you. So I just want to send you off now. Go get it done. Move towards that goal. Don't give up. You're not going to see the results right away, but they're coming. They're coming. So stronger together, mind, body, and soul. I love you, Sandy. Beautiful. You have achieved so much. Thank you. But so have you. And I just share my story so that you know that the underdogs can make it. The underdogs can make it. My family's an immigrant family. When my dad died, we were bankrupt. We didn't have any money, okay? And we still were able to what? Live, breathe, move. I became a waitress. I did all kinds of stuff. You know what? That made me a badass. I had to work hard. I know how to work hard. And my dad taught me how to work hard. He was a carpenter. He shined shoes at 11, came from Argentina all the way over here, and started a furniture business, an immigrant that, they were still learning their English, lots of accents. But so I just want to encourage you that you can do it. And I haven't reached the stars, but you know what I have reached? Accomplishing and seeing the growth, and that's a blessing. So God bless you guys. I just want to encourage you to keep going on your journeys, and I'm here for you. And by the way, just so you guys know, I'm always sharing my challenges with you guys. This next month, I've got an awesome new challenge. I've got 3 duffel bags, black, pink, and green. And when you buy a Mary Fulton Fit duffel bag, you also get a whole month of workouts. And it's going to be called MFF on the go. Because with Mary Fulton Fit, you can work out with me anywhere. Put all your equipment in here, throw it on a farm, go to a hotel, go to your garage, take me with you, sign up with me. I've got 2 weeks for free at maryfultonfit.vhx.tv. Get your duffel bags. I love you guys. Stronger together. You guys are amazing. And I'll see you guys soon. God bless you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Share, like, follow, and comment if this helped you today. Okay? All right. Yay! I love you, Sandy. Awesome. Tell me what color you want. I'll see you soon. Bye. All right. And now